Hello everybody. Today I wanted to show you a simple way to make more passive income using your already existing 9 to 5 job or your part-time job if you have one, right? Whatever kind of job it is that you have, it really doesn't matter. The key requirement is that you do have a way to get paid via direct deposit, okay? And with this direct deposit, a lot of jobs you'll have the option to be able to deposit maybe a particular portion of your check if you don't want to deposit the entire thing, but that's the main thing. All right. Now, what are we going to be using to make this additional passive income? Well, you don't have to do any extra work, right? You don't have to change, your already existing routines or whatever it is you're doing. We're just simply making a change in terms of where we keep our money, okay? Because chances are, you watching this video, there's a very high likelihood that you have your savings or whatever it is that wherever it is that you keep your money, right? Your mattress, for example, but probably not. If you have it there, that's even worse. But anyway, if you have, chances are you have your savings in a regular brick and mortar bank, okay? And the problem with that is these brick and mortar banks, because they have more expenses and more operational costs, they can only pay but so much in interest, okay? So what I'm encouraging you to do here is to open up a high yield savings account, okay? A high yield savings account, they tend to pay a lot more in interest because they tend to be online and they don't have those same operational costs that your regular brick and mortar banks have. So the likes of Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, you name it, your regional bank, they will typically pay anywhere between 0.01 to 0.04 on the high end, right, in interest, and that's annual percentage yield. Whereas with your high yield savings account, they'll pay you as much as, 4% and higher, okay? At least at the time of this recording, right? Depending on where the prime rate is, that can always change. However, if you swap where you're saving your money into a high yield savings account right now, automatically you'll start making more passive income. Now, let me show you exactly how, just to give you an example of how much money you might not realize is that you're losing, right? That you're leaving on the table. Let me just show you a really quick example, okay? And I do have a specific bank that I'm going to recommend to you. It's going to be the first link in the description below this video. There's a reason why I'm recommending that one, okay? Because there is an additional opportunity there for you to make even more money, all right, on top of the additional interest. So take a look at this, right? We are at this is like investment calculator type stuff. Let's just say, you get your paycheck, and there's a chance that you probably, if you're able to, right? Because I understand a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, okay? So, that's just the times we're living in right now. But let's just say you are able to save a portion of your money, right? Put it into, add to your savings all the time. Let's just say you have let's just say your emergency fund, right? Let's just say you've accumulated about $10,000, right? Let's just say you have $10,000 sitting in your savings. And please, I understand it's not everybody that has it, but I'm just giving you, this is just for example purposes, so that you can see how much money is actually on the table, right? That you are potentially missing out on. So let's just say you had $10,000, right? $10,000 sitting in the account, right? And then you don't you're not adding anything to it right now. This is just for example purposes, right? We're not adding any monthly contributions, but ideally you would be doing that with each paycheck that you have every month, right? And then after 1 year, okay, so 1 year that your brick and mortar bank is paying you, let's even take the high end, 0.04%, okay? Let's just say they're paying 0.04%. After 1 year, right, that $10,000 that you have sitting in your account will amount to $10,004. So you'd have made a whopping $4 on your money, all right? Now, if you had that same $10,000, you're not doing anything different. You're not trying to make any extra money with any by taking on more hours or anything. Let's just say you take that same $10,000, right? And you had it in a high yield savings account, and the one that I'm recommending to you is actually paying 4%, right? But the only requirement is that you need to have direct deposit with them. Of course, there are other places that you can do this where they don't require direct deposit, but there's a reason why I'm telling you to do it with this particular bank that requires direct deposit, because of an extra opportunity to make even more money that I'll share with you later on in the video. Okay, that same $10,000, if you had it inside that high yield savings account that pays 4%, right, as opposed to 0.04%, your same $10,000. So let's go change this to 4%. Okay, that same $10,000 would amount to $10,400. Okay, so that's an additional $400 every year that you would be making. Okay, and of course, if you play around with the numbers, the more money you have sitting in your savings, right, the more money that you would make. Okay, that's a huge difference. So let's just say you're one of those that is actually does have an emergency fund that you have put aside for maybe say 3 to 6 months of your living expenses set aside, right? Rather than have it just sit idly, well, it's not idle, it's making a whopping 0.04%, right? 0.04% at your brick and mortar bank. Rather than have that money just sitting there, why don't you put it in a high yield savings account that will make you even more money, more passive income for doing absolutely nothing extra other than just shifting your money and putting it in a place that works harder for you. Okay, so that's basically the simple thing. Now, getting over to the additional income that I was talking about that you could make, the reason why I recommend this particular bank. Okay, the one I'm referring to is called SoFi. Okay, it's going to be the first link in the description below this video, and if you click that link, it will take you to a page that looks like this. Okay, it is my referral link, right? So I'm disclosing to you full transparency that I would make a commission at no additional cost to you, right? If you go sign up directly though, you're not going to get this benefit that I'm about to share with you right now. Okay, so in order to get this benefit, it actually is necessary that you use the first link in the description below this video. Okay, so here it says Christian wants you to get $325 and pay no account fees. All right, so these are various bonuses that you will get once you meet certain thresholds. Right now, just for simply opening the account, okay, it doesn't cost you any money whatsoever. Just to open the account, they will give you $25, okay, for free. It's a welcome sign up bonus, and you will actually get a debit card in the mail, okay, that you can use to access the money in your account. And when you open this high yield savings account, you will automatically get a checking account alongside with it, right? It's just you just fill out the form one time, and then automatically you get a savings account and a checking account. All right, now this if you're interested and you're curious how that additional $300 comes into play, once you set up your direct deposit, right? If you deposit $1,000, I believe it's $1,000, right? Anywhere from $1,000 or more, right? $1,000 to $4,999, anywhere between there and between 1,000 and that, they will give you an addition. And if you have to do that, I believe, within 25 days of your first direct deposit hitting your account. If you deposit at least that 1,000, you will make they will give you an additional $50 bonus. Okay, if you deposit $5,000 or more, they'll give you a $300 bonus. Okay, so that's where that extra opportunity for more money comes into play. But then even further on top of that, okay, you as a customer, as a client, as somebody that owns an account there, you will be given access to your own referral link, just like the one that I'm sharing with you right here. Okay, and you'll get a page just like this one that will have your name. Okay, And for each person that you refer to open an account, right? So if you go tell, let's just say your spouse, significant other, or your kids that are of age, 18 or older, right, that can open their account, if for each one of them that you tell to open an account, and of course, look, you're helping them here, right? They're gonna get $25 for free as well. $25 for free, and not only that, they'll have more interest, more passive income that they'll be making, right? And I should add, to get that $25 bonus, right? If you want to get it instantly, you need to use, when you're going through the sign up process, you need to deposit at least $50 in the account. That's all you need to get that $25 welcome bonus. But when you do it, you'll have the option to either connect your existing bank account, right, to this SoFi account, right, and transfer the money that way. But if you do it that way, it's going to take a little bit longer, right, the ACH transfer before the money hits, and then you get that $25 bonus. Whereas if you use your already existing bank issued debit card, right, to instantly deposit $50 in there, you will receive that $25 bonus within the hour. In my case, it took about 15 to 20 minutes. I actually have a video that's going to be linked below this video that will show you exactly me going through the process of doing it, and show you proof of me also receiving that $25 bonus. Okay. All right, so this is what the video is going to look like right here. It's going to be titled SoFi Bank Setup Walkthrough, how to open a SoFi bank account and instantly get the $25 welcome bonus. Okay, so that's really, there's the extra income opportunity there by referring people. So that's an addition, and they'll pay you up to $10,000 per calendar year. Okay, so if you refer about I believe it's 133 people throughout the year, right? So next year, well, this is 2024, if you can find 133 people before the year is over, you'll get paid $10,000 this year, and then you'll have next year, 2025, to start afresh to make another $10,000, right? So 133 people, right? That would be $9,975 plus your $25 welcome bonus that you get, and you will have $10,000. Okay, so the opportunity there, which is why I'm saying specifically I'm recommending SoFi in particular, because they have that really good, lucrative referral program. Okay. But if you have your direct deposit set up, then you will get that 4% interest rate. Otherwise, you will get 1.2%. If you don't have a regular job, like 9 to 5, where you can have direct deposit set up and all that, there are other means that they'll accept. Right? Let's just say if you have like a Social Security payment coming through, or child support, something coming from the government on a regular basis, they'll accept that too. Or if you're like me, that doesn't have a 9 to 5 job, or part-time job where you'd get direct deposit, then the requirement will be to deposit at least $5,000 every single month. Okay, if you deposit $5,000 every single month, you will be eligible to get that 4% interest rate. Okay, so that is basically it in a nutshell. Really simple. Go ahead, click that first link in the description below this video, open the account, get that $25 for free. You'll get a debit card coming through in the mail. So essentially you'll be using debit card coming through in the mail, which you can use on the $25, or if you don't want to wait for the debit card, once you get that $25 bonus and the 50 after depositing the $50, you can just take the $75 you just made and just transfer it back to your regular bank account. But that would be defeating the whole point and purpose of this, right? The reason we are putting our money, opening this account and putting our money here, is so that we can make that extra passive income. Okay, that extra passive income. All right, so if you had $30,000 sitting in that account, you would essentially be making $100. Is that correct? Let me go check. Let's go take a look. If you had $30,000, you would be making $100 a month, right? Let's see, 30,000, and let's see, $30,000 and 4%. Calculate. Yeah, so you would make, after with $30,000, you'd make an additional $1,200 per year. So that is $100 a month. So, yeah, $100 a month passively, extra income every single month. Okay, so that's just definitely something for you to think about. All right, they are a reputable company. They've been around for years. I mean, they're also FDIC insured, okay, up to, I believe, up to $2 million or so. So if anything were to happen, just like your regular brick and mortar bank, you're FDIC insured up to $250,000. Whereas with these guys, you're, up to $2 million. So, hey, something to think about. Go put that money in there, make that extra money. It's free money that you're missing out on. So, all right, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Ciao.